Huh, interesting. There's a beautiful stone right here. It's red. And what I'm hearing is that they're not all that happy. They're kind of like, they kind of have a facade of happiness, but they've got, it's like they've got, it's not only that, I'm hearing for some, it's very, like, they could be in a really dark place that people don't know about. It's like they may have some happy layers, but some unhappy layers, but it goes to very, very unhappy. There's sort of like a down feeling. So this person, yeah, they sort of pride themselves on being sort of bold and moving forward and being very confident. So this is kind of shameful for this person to, and I'm hearing this person feels, it's just how they feel. It's like a fish out of water, that like they find life quite difficult. And joy, interesting joyfulness. So I said before, yeah, that they're not all that happy, feel joyfulness. So this person has had quite a difficult time finding true happiness. And Seven of Pentacles, and also waiting as well too. So that, yeah, that's really fascinating. Seven of Pentacles, waiting, but it's like they don't know. It's like they've moved forward in a lot of like respects, but it's sort of like they're kind of waiting for a message that they don't know if it's ever going to come, if that makes sense. But they're almost like somebody who's good at moving forward, so that they're quite, like, I'm hearing that they seem quite impressive in certain respects. Very interesting, because in some cases their emotional state is almost like hidden from their own self, but it's almost like they've got, I'm hearing that layers of their personality. So this could be kind of a deep-minded person, and it's almost like they, yeah, a deep-minded person. We've got the King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. But it's kind of like they have sometimes trouble going into those, they kind of are aware of those aspects. They have trouble going into aspects of themselves, so they kind of move forward with, shall we say, impressive activity. And it's sort of like they basically, yeah, it's like they're half hidden from themselves, which is interesting. Like, it's at like half hidden, like they'll do something and they'll be shocked at it. And it's almost like they have this fear of failure. It's almost like they half know themselves, half don't know themselves. And it's sort of like they feel a sense of sort of ugliness too. Like, they may not look ugly, but they feel almost like, but it's like they try and go away, emotionally soothe themselves with rest, and but it's kind of like there's aspects, they're there, but they don't see them, but they do see them. It's like they've got a very complicated psyche. It's sort of like a weird conflicted energy. Like, it's interesting. Like, there's half of them is very much clear, but half of them isn't. Half of them isn't clear. So that's pile number one. Interesting. Pile number two. I'm hearing, what is their deepest, darkest secrets? The Page of Wands, the Page of Cups. So two childlike cards. Is there a child? So I'm hearing that this person, they feel very defeated. So Five of Swords is interesting, because they've got Six of Wands and Five of Swords, which is an extreme opposite. It's very interesting, this deck, because they've got Page of Cups and Page of Wands, and essentially they're basically like, they almost feel, it's interesting, it's very significant there's two child cards in reverse. So it's almost like something to do with their children are kept secret. It's sort of like what is their deepest, darkest secret? I'm hearing that they feel very defeated, because we've got the Six of Wands. But okay, let's gonna get some more cards here, so I can get a better read on what this message could be. Joyfulness. I'm hearing not only does this person not feel joyfulness, but they feel profound, like hate almost, is what I'm hearing. And it's sort of like, it's like they kind of have hate for people in their life. But it's kind of taken a very dark turn, is what I'm hearing. Something about their life has taken a dark turn, and it's almost like, okay, this is what I'm hearing. They may have harmed, okay, I'm hearing, this is what I'm hearing now. They may have done a trigger warning here, but they may have done I'm hearing irreparable damage to a child. But with emotional damage. They may have done, like something really, like they've taken out their deepest, darkest secret is I'm going to put a trigger warning on this, but it's like they've done emotional damage. They feel like shameful about it. And then something about money too. Something about money, like message. Yeah, they got a message about money, like they don't have that much money. That's a deep dark secret, or their family doesn't have that much money. And this person, it feels like somebody who really wants to present a certain side, like they really like to present a hopeful side, but and a joyful side, where they really feel darkly defeated. But it's like almost the defeat that they feel has gone in a really dark direction, and they've harmed somebody irreparable. It could have been, and it's almost like this twisted to do with, yeah, joy, interesting, hope, joy, joyfulness, and joy. And I'm just seeing this image of this person. It's almost like they've done something, and the more that they try to cover it up, that they've done with this pretentious. I'm just seeing this image of this toy, and the more desperate they feel about this particular situation that they're in, the more that they and I'm seeing this funny image. It's like this image of a doll. The more they present more joyfully, it's like they almost become. The more joyless they feel, the more joyful they try and present themselves. And it's almost turned into a sort of panic. It's almost like I'm hearing desperate, pretentious Facebook posts of, like, everything is going well, and 6 of Wands, like, just, they really want to seem victorious. There's something, this panic about always wanting to look victorious, but they've really messed up. And I see this image of, no, don't do that, stuffing. It's almost like their child, an actual child, has become a source of shame, and they're trying to desperately stuff it. Like I'm seeing this image. They really want this to come forward. The 6 of Wands, and basically, they want this. They almost want. I'm hearing this. They almost want their child to go away, or they almost want. And trigger warning. It's a really weird image. I'm trying to get it as best as I can, but they almost want either their child to go away, or they want someone to go away, even their child. So they really want something to go away, or something that's bringing embarrassment to them. And yeah, it could be like something that's shameful. It almost gives me this image of somebody, some aspect of someone connected to them or themselves. It's sort of this Quasimodo that they want to hide away and not see, and not see. They don't want anyone else to see it. They don't want to see it. It's either in themselves or outside, or it's connected. If it's something, it may be somehow connected to themselves, something outside, it's connected to themselves, and they really want to hide this, because this person could even tell something about them. Yeah, I'm hearing they want someone connected to them to just not be here anymore. And it's about shame. It's about intense shame. It's not for any it is kind of for selfish purposes, but it's more for shame purposes. Everything feels so twisted and pretentious and shameful, and there's something mangled that is very much being hidden, that they don't have control over, or they don't feel that they have control over, and this makes them very angry, anxious, and panicked. Let us go on. Gold pile. What we have here for the gold pile? What is this person's biggest, darkest secret? The Emperor, the Page of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. So this person's, their deepest, darkest secret is how nasty they've been. I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. To even people in their family or other people. I'm hearing that this person, I'm getting that they really like to present as being a nice guy or a nice girl, and they've been really so they like to be in charge. The Page of Swords, it can kind of be nasty, but it's like they've been nasty to somebody in their family, or not even in their family. It's someone that they have. So it could even be a child, but it's somebody that they have power over, or maybe somebody that they took care of. Trigger warning. I'm probably a trigger warning for all these piles, but. It's something that they've done that's really abusive and nasty to someone that they shouldn't have been that way to. They really cut below the belt. They said something really, truly, terrible. And they feel that they feel that they have behaved in a way that's so inexcusable, and they feel intense shame. So it feels that this person, they feel a little bit bad about it, or a lot bad, but it's kind of like they want to cover it up. They want to cover it up. What does gold come into with it? Interesting. I'm hearing all that is glitters is not gold. They kind of feel like a fake too, so that's what I'm hearing. All that glitters is not gold, so it's sort of like they're a fake too, and they know that they're fake, they feel that they're fake, so they feel embarrassed about being fake, like something about their morals is fake, like two-faced, and they kind of know that they're two-faced. Like they act nice and then they act nasty. It could be, I'm hearing it could either be an incident, one or two incidents, or it could be a pattern. Something that they do all the time behind closed doors. Like they pretend to be nice, but they're dark between and in that case, that person's more kind of sociopathic. But if it's one or two times and they feel bad about it, then they're less, it's just kind of, then that would show that they have more conscience. So they could have conscience or they could not have conscience. Like, doing stuff behind the back that's very unacceptable. Like they've gone against, so in the case where they're not a sociopath, they've gone against their own values and they've been very, very fake. They've been very, very, very fake. Basically, they feel guilty over that. So that would show they have something, but they've done something really bad, and I think they've said, "Oh, I'll never do this again." But it's money. So is it like? It could be something with money in some cases, or a messenger with money. Interesting. Or I'm hearing something. There's another deep, dark secret, and this is going to resonate for everybody, is they didn't give the message to somebody else about money. Like they hid something to do with money. And this could be kind of connected to their character. Sorrow. So this person feels sorrow for it. It's like they did something in sort of the heat of the moment. It could have even involved drugs. It could have involved drugs. For some, they did something dark, like they hid money. For some, this is like 2%. They did something really bad. Like they may have done something, how do I say this in a YouTube friendly way? Someone may not be here because of them, is what I'm hearing. And it may have involved drugs. Something they did in a drug state, but something really dark. But yeah, I hope I keep that YouTube friendly and trigger friendly, but someone may not be the same or even here, but I'm keeping this YouTube friendly. But it's like something, in some cases it's really dark and they've really gone against their values in such a way that they feel very guilty. So if they feel guilty, whatever they've done, that would show that they're not entirely a negative person, I guess, or a sociopath, but it's very, very bad. Yeah. Priest. Wow, priest. And I pulled up priest, which I always think of that as the D-E-A-T-H card. So yeah, like something really dark that they did. But it's not always like that. Like I said, it could be just like not just, but acting in a way that saying something really mean to someone they shouldn't, acting in a really mean way, and then feeling really bad about it, being a fake hypocrite, where they pretend and they feel guilty about it. Or it could be a long-standing pattern. They're really a hypocrite and they're not correcting their behavior. They're not correcting their behavior, which would be more of the sociopathic variety. But if they have more conscience, it would be. And I'm hearing that this person may take this to their grave, or they're an old woman, or maybe they did that. I'm hearing they may have done something that they shouldn't have. We're in the dark end, but it's mostly not like that. But some of the people, they've done something pretty dark. What is their deepest, darkest secret? Death. Interesting. Justice and Queen of Pentacles. I'm hearing in some, like, interesting. We've got this ball right here. It's like moving around. So I'm thinking the energy, like if you notice when I started this, it kind of moved around. I'm hearing it this slippery. This person is trying to escape some sort of justice. In some cases, or slippering by, or they know that some sort of behavior has caught up to them in some way. And it could be something, it kind of ranges from something really negative to something, I'm hearing they may have done something really negative to a foe of theirs that they probably wouldn't want people to know. Something, because they try and almost create this balanced Queen of Pentacles together. And I think it's interesting too, because we've got this circle here, and then we've got this circle right here that she's holding that pentacle. But it's kind of like I'm hearing, yeah, for some they did something really vindictive to a foe that kind of didn't. Like it's kind of like they went a little bit too far in terms of vengeance. But they did something kind of, they probably wouldn't want people to know, but it's like, it was just, they went a little bit too far. In other cases, they feel like death to some aspect of their life that they don't want death to be a part of. Like they feel almost guilty about their emotions. They kind of avoid their emotions. Something that they didn't want to end, it did, and they feel bad about that. Or some aspect of their life is ending, and they don't want it to. They wanted constancy, and they really don't like to connect to their emotions, and they're kind of embarrassed of their emotions. I'm hearing that this person, they're sort of embarrassed because their focus is all wrong. Like they feel that their focus on their values are not right, and they feel embarrassed about that. But yeah, they did something really vindictive in some cases, that they feel like they try and be a good guy, but they know that they kind of did something really vindictive that was like almost a little bit too much. And they realized that afterwards, and they'd feel a little bit embarrassed about that. Like I'm hearing that this person, they thought it over, they did it, and now they're realizing that it's just a bit too much. But also, like they shirk their responsibilities too. That's what they do, and they feel kind of guilty about that. They feel that's their deepest, darkest secrets. I'm hearing for some, they may have a hidden child somewhere, or like a hidden family. That's going to resonate for everybody, but it's sort of like they try and present in a certain way, but they really did something like something hidden, like, or maybe something, their deepest secret, their deepest, darkest secret is they've hid a fortune somewhere. Like like something hidden. It's like hidden money, hidden children, hidden like just something really hidden. Like they may have I'm hearing, yeah, like malady, like even what about malady? They may be hiding how sick they are, or not, or basically, or not letting people know something, or not knowing, or someone could be sick and they're not letting people know, or like people that may want to have a reunion with someone, they may like be prison. It's kind of like, yeah, let's see what else. Yeah, and I'm hearing there's some big thing that they really don't want people to know. Some very big disgrace. Yeah, something that's really disgraceful. I'm hearing inside of the family. So it could be disgraceful, wrong. I'm hearing something inside the family. It could be also like SA. You know, it could be SA. Something that happened they feel quite embarrassed about. Like, yeah, like there may be a PEDO running around. They feel very like embarrassed about that, because yeah, just something about that is like, yeah, something, and it's interesting because it's like something that happened that was shameful. Like could be SA, and then we've got erotic. This card, like something like they feel that something really shameful usually went on, and it's like some people know, some people don't, but it's sort of like it's some sense it, some know it, but it's like it just feels very shameful. And it's sort of like I'm hearing that their family could be on the Jerry Springer show, and they don't really want people to know that. Certain families, certain aspects of it could be on that's what I'm hearing, the Jerry Springer show, like with really weird, illegal, even erotic activity. And this is just like they really, like it's sort of this weird, like they kind of try and run, like, you know, and this stone was kind of going away from because it doesn't really stay still, but it's kind of like they want to move away from that, and they really don't want anything that reminds them of it, or like they really want to pretend it could be like a very toxic, like pretend family, and they just don't want to have anyone know about this aspect of their life. They really want to slide away from it. And it's sort of like this shame that they had in their family has spilled over into more secretive behavior that has led to other consequences, is what I'm hearing. So what is their deepest, darkest secret? So 10 of Wands. I'm hearing the deepest, darkest secrets. I'm hearing there's probably about 5 different things. But one is that they feel very, very burdened, and they don't know how to get rid of their burden. I'm hearing that this person, it's important that this person maintains their appearance of innocence for some reason. And it doesn't matter like what happens. It's just like this person, they really like to pretend, like they really don't like to be looked at as less than innocent, or maybe despair could be their front, where there's other stuff going on, but yeah, they feel burdened. They feel trapped, like they can't move forward is the big thing, and trapped. I'm hearing that they feel trapped in utter loneliness, but it's important to create a front. Lots of fronts going on here. They feel that they must, the innocent, and we've got, yeah, child there. They have to, for some reason, being innocent and blameless is very important to this person. But I'm hearing surprise. I'm hearing they're gonna, like, have a surprise that like, shakes their shell in some way. It shakes their shell, but what is their guilt? Is that they feel, their deepest, darkest secret is they feel guilt, but why do they feel guilt? Let us see. Dislike. I'm hearing that they feel that they dislike something and they feel guilty about that, so they lie about it. They dislike something. I'm hearing it could be a job that they dislike, but it's very important. I just keep on getting they have to be blameless and but they could also dislike, like even it could be like something about their life, a child, a job, even a partner. They really dislike something, but they feel guilty about it, so they lie. And it's almost like they put on this boast. They put on this really either innocent, blameless, or despair. It's like they put all these fronts on. It's like they've got maybe 4 different fronts that they put on to sort of hide these kind of, these emotions that they have. Like they've got like, yeah, a despair, I mean, almost a depressed front, a boastful front, a funny front, like just, but they're really, they want to be blameless. They want to be looked at blame, a mysterious front. So this person puts on a lot of fronts. A depressed, like almost like, it's like almost like no one knows who this person is. What is their deepest, darkest secret? King of Pentacles. I'm hearing that they don't, it may sound funny, but they don't like, their deepest, darkest, I guess, is their secret is they don't, I'm just going to say what comes out. They don't like their partner, or they're not attracted to their partner, or they don't want to have S with their partner. They don't want to have, they really don't. It's almost like having partner, it could be their partner is just like it's just not like attractive to them. Like they're just not, their partner is just not attractive to them. And it's just like it's almost like not even at a physical level, but their partner is at an emotional level. It's like they find their partner just to be almost, in some cases, I'm going to say it, they almost think that their partner is repulsive to them. And it's kind of like, and that's a very, very deep, dark secret for some reason. And I mean, and it's like, not necessarily a physical thing, but it could be a, emotional thing. Like there's just something not, but they really have to, they like to present the front of everything being fine. They have to present the front of everything being okay. And, it's almost tiresome, but they've almost become used to that. They've almost become used to, let's see what else. I'm hearing this, yeah, there's some other secrets, but yeah, one of them is that, yeah, they don't like their partner. Let's see, what's another, okay, let's see, I heard 2 and 3. Oh, naked, destroy. So something about, like, it's kind of going back to the same theme before, naked, destroy. They don't like I'm hearing they don't like their partner, or something about, I don't know, something, I don't want to get too trigger happy with it and reading, but yeah, naked and destroy. We'll just see kind of what those words bring up. Let's see what else. And then, oh wow, and then this could be, and then we've got the card homosexual. So it's almost like their deepest, darkest, we've got naked, destroy, homosexual. Maybe that in some cases they have, and there's nothing wrong with that, having a, same-sex attraction, but they have like, something about their attraction is shameful and wrong in their mind. And I'm not sure exactly what that would be. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay, but it's sort of like something about, it's not like that, it's just something a little bit different like that. It's like, destroy, it's like they almost want to destroy something naked and uncomfortable about people or their partner. And it's sort of like, because it makes them think of something, or it's so secretive, I almost can't get it. Appearance, but I'm hearing appearance is important, or something about their partner's appearance that they find repulsive to them, or emotional appearance, like, and it's like a chore to be with them type thing, and it's like servant, or they may feel like I'm hearing that they're almost disgusted with their partner, because it's kind of like they expect them to serve them or something. They expect them to service, yeah, servant and then service. They expect, it's kind of like I just get in this image when their partner approaches them, it's like, oh, not again, as they feel like they have to service or serve their partner, you know what I mean? Like they don't necessarily like their partner, but they just feel like they have to just, like, kind of get it over with, if you will. and it's sort of like, and it kind of leads to other, kind of connects to 5 other aspects of their life. Like I'm getting a strong emotional sickness with them, and essentially merchant, and it's like, and I'm hearing this, okay, another secret come up is that they covet other people's stuff. Like, no matter what they have, they covet that's another thing, they covet other people's stuff and their life, no matter what they get, and it's almost confusion, or they sow seeds of confusion in order to get other people's stuff, or hiding that they want other people's stuff, or hiding that they want other people's, and then child here. Interesting. Let's see. Let's see if we can get any information with child. Conflict. Another thing is, another deep secret is that they have strong conflicts about their child, or with their child, and they don't want people to know that either. So that's another deep, dark secret, is they feel like that's almost like shameful. Yeah, what's going on in their house feels really shameful with their child, with their spouse, with whatever's going on in their house is like they'd rather not have somebody be a fly on the wall. Like, even there could be even stuff, a trigger warning, but there could be even stuff going on in their house in regards to child or their family, or something that's questionable, that's like, and people may even be kind of conversing about it. I don't think this person really knows, but people might actually be talking about it, or they kind of know, and they just feel very melancholy about it. Yeah. They feel kind of, they feel melancholy, or almost like, they're almost lying to themselves. I'm hearing that too, like they're kind of lying about what's happening too. Like there's almost this layer of denial too. Money, like they covet other people's money is what I'm hearing, or they want other people's money, or even it's like it's like they almost have this feeling of almost narcissist. They could be a narcissist, but they could also be just somebody who's just never satisfied. They're never satisfied type thing. And but yeah, I'm hearing that the boast, like this person, like they put on a front and they like to boast. So it's like this redirection from the other people or themselves. It's like boast. Like they almost want to look like a queen, and they're not like they almost have this delusional romantic view of themselves, but it's not really living up to like what's going on in their life right now. It's really not. So it's like they kind of almost delude themselves and create looking innocent and like almost lying to themselves while simultaneously lying to other people is a big theme of this person. And it's sort of like but there's stuff that's going on that's really kind of stuck and not moving, that they'd rather not have people know about. Like stuff that's going on that's really, I'm hearing stagnant or emotionally gross that's going on in their home or in their life, or even in some sphere that they wouldn't want. It could even be the workplace in some cases. Like it's that there's something stagnant and gross that's going on that they don't want people to know about. And yeah. Temperance, but it's kind of like they're trying to heal it, but it's just in the wrong way with a lot of pretension or lying to themselves. So yeah.